Hi everybody, this is Tayson Rockefeller, Teton Valley Realty. I am here at the entry of Shooting Star Ranch. I'm going to give you a little bit of a driving tour today of the two available lots in the project. That's 2100 Creekside Lane and 3040 Canyon Crest Drive. We'll head into Creekside here shortly. Creekside is kind of down at the bottom of the project in really more of a wooded setting. In terms of not being as exposed on the hillside. You don't have the views that you get on the upper lots, although you also don't have kind of the drive, which is what bothers a lot of people with respect to this project. This, as you'll see, is pretty mild. I'm on a couple of percent grade, if I had to guess, by comparison of, 5, 6, 7, or potentially even steeper as we get a little bit further up. So the lot here on Creekside is 6.28 acres, so pretty good chunk of ground. It is on a hillside, so anytime you're on a hillside, you have to take into account the cost of building a driveway, building into a hillside. All of those things, all of those costs are going to be increased as a result of building in these areas. Well depths, etc., are going to be deeper as well. So the property corner starts about here, and it's kind of hard to see through the trees there, but things do get fairly steep the further up we get. I think building, down low on this bench, so to speak, that you can see just above these signs should be easy enough, but that being said, it's not going to get you the elevation and the views that one might be looking for. The property corner does kind of go right to the cul-de-sac here, and then we head up to another couple of lots with a shared driveway there. So as I turn back around, you can kind of see they've roughed in a driveway where the signs are just uphill of the signs and kind of heading up at an angle. And so there's an opportunity to come around, maybe loop around and build on this little bench here as an opportunity, or if you want to come up and build up higher, you could do that as well. Another point to consider when building right close to the road is obviously you're going to have some setbacks. So some things to consider when it comes to this lot as mentioned, although a ton of acreage, a buildable bench in terms of what I can see. Obviously I can't make any representation as to where that falls with those setbacks and so forth, like I mentioned. So as we come back down Creekside, we are on an incline. I know you can see that a little bit. I don't have my foot on the gas. I am coasting down, but nothing that, honestly, in my opinion, until you get to the driveway, a front wheel drive car, not that that would be advised, would get up here, I think, just fine. The other lot here, just to point it out, off the cuff, it appears to be very unbuildable, and that is 3040 Canyon Crest Drive, 1.96 acres. And so again, we came in from the entry this direction, and so we would just continue straight. Now we're getting into the steeper drive. If I can kind of put this into perspective on the slope here. Not the worst part about Shooting Star Ranch, but it certainly gets a lot steeper a lot quicker, particularly as you get to these upper lots. For people like me, seasoned drivers in this area, not a big deal. For others, I hear, hey, this is kind of a scary thought off of this edge. Something to think about. I've seen this icy. This lot, as you can see, you can kind of see that phone box in the distance hanging off the edge of the drive there. It starts somewhere in here, and as you can see, if you could figure it out, you'd have an awesome view, but it does go off the hillside there, right here. Could you get a built site there with a retaining wall? Yeah, I think you could. Is it going to be easy or cheap? No. More so than, in terms of cost than the other one we looked at? Definitely. But, right here isn't too bad, coming off the edge and maybe, up and having something. But you're going to be right on the road. You are going to have an awesome view across the valley, as you can see. That's one of the benefits of these lots, but this one is a challenge. It does kind of pencil down if you look at this on an aerial as you get a little bit closer to this turn, and somewhere in here is where it really kind of tapers off. Ironically, that's where it is a little less steep, but that's the challenges with that lot in particular. Again, Shooting Star Ranch. This is Taysen Rockefeller Teton Valley Realty. 208-709-1333. Taysen at TetonValleyRealty.com. Thanks for watching.